Three Quarters podcast crew live at Nondies RFC, otherwise known as the Red Line, the famous Red Line. And with me is Auka Gecheo, chairman Nondies RFC. Auka, karibu Three Quarters.
Asante sana, karibu Nondies.
Shukran. Now, first half, Quins were off the blocks quick. They had 24 points on board, and then we saw the second half, Nondies come back to the fold and of course get 10 points. What do you think went wrong in the first half so that Nondies were unable to mount a challenge, sufficient challenge?
You can't take away the credit for Quins.
Yeah.
They're super side, they're championship side. I actually think they'll contend for the trophy this season. And in my opinion, they just did the right things right. They came out, they knew what to do, they executed very, very well.
Yeah.
Played on the right side of the pitch. Look, all the 6 tries scored were scored the same way. Went to the corner, maul and went in. But
Yes.
Quins just did it a bit more perfectly than we did. If you ask me, I think the problem with Nondies at the moment is just to get that mental strength to now be able to run onto the pitch and execute. And I know that will take a while. It's normally the last and the biggest step to bridge.
Yes.
But I have trust in the lads, and I think we should be able to bridge that gap and get over the bridge.
Personally, I won't lie to you, I was very impressed with the way Nondies dominated the serious, the important parts in the game. That's the breakdown, the scrum and the scrummaging. It's just it was a case of execution. Now, next week we face Strath. What do you think the boys need to work on when they face Strath?
We played Black Blood last weekend.
Yes.
And the lads came in and they were full of confidence and they had faith and they ran away with that game. Without trying to preempt, I think we just need to face Strath the same way we faced Black Blood. We need to have the confidence in the fact that we can be able to execute. We have the right personnel. We have the right people to be able to deliver on the day, and that is what was lacking today. We were playing a big side, granted, and we respected Quins a bit too much.
Yes.
And maybe the pep talk at halftime kind of neutralized that.
Yes.
And I think if we run onto the paddock on Saturday, very clear about what needs to be done and how it needs to be executed, there shouldn't be a problem with us picking the points against Strath. And I say this with all respect to Strath. They're a good side. They've been the difference between them and Nondies is in the last 4 or 5 years they've played they've competed at the highest level,
Yes.
which we've not done.
Yes.
So naturally they have that pedigree to say we've been here before and they can be able to do it. Maybe 1 or 2 change of personnel for them, but they are a great side and I think they'll come out guns blazing. They lost narrowly today to Black Blood, and I think that will really inspire them and give them the drive to be able to compete on Saturday. So looking forward to a great game on the day.
Okay. You heard it from the man himself, chairman of the most successful club in Kenya rugby history, Mr. Auka Gecheo. Thank you very much for giving us this interview.
Thank you very much.
As always, the Three Quarters podcast crew, we like to bring it to you live and raw. Today we are shooting in the Nondies locker room, and make sure you keep it live, make sure you keep it locked. We're going to be bringing you a hell lot of rugby. Cheers guys and have a good one.